Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 27, and here's what's coming up in today's episode. This is a statement game for us. We need to win this game and win it convincingly. Okay, alright, so the winners of the poll, and I'm very excited about this one, and they'll get the best scout, is Slovakia. It's the one we've all been waiting for since the draw was made. Juventus away in Turin in the Champions League. What a match for Fulham on match day 2. And with lots of stuff to get through today, we're going to jump right into the first game of today's episode as we welcome newly promoted West Brom to Craven Cottage, aiming to get back to winning ways after our draw against Wolves last weekend. Lining up in a 4-3-3, our normal first 11, with Sancho on the left, Neres on the right, and Balotelli the striker. But as for the bag, he's lining up in a 5-3-2, and it's a decent start for West Brom as well in the table right now, just outside the European places and only one place behind us as well. Good start for them. Can he get another win here? Let's find out. Obviously, it's very early days, but this is actually a really big game for us here because with the way we've been playing of late, just one win in our last 3 Premier League games. Right now, not really playing the sort of football we should be if we are to make improvements on a great first season last year. This is a statement game for us. We need to win this game and win it convincingly. And that's a nice little build-up as Kearney finds space. Oh! And that is the way to start. Right from kickoff, Tom Kearney makes it 1-0 to Fulham. And the captain, leading by example, gets his first goal of the season. And he's an absolute thunderbolt from our number 10. What a goal from the kickoff. We didn't surrender possession once. West Brom did have a touch of the ball. Lovely flip by Sander. Tom doesn't need to take a touch. And Sam Johnston has got absolutely no chance for that one. He's got a wonderful left foot, Kearney. He's just shown it there. Brilliant strike, hits it cleanly into the top corner. Fulham 1, West Brom 0. The perfect start. Neres down the right finds Fosu-Mensah. Great start this from Fulham. I want an early second goal. And again, it's Kearney getting up. And Johnston turns it onto the crossbar. Tom Kearney right now, not fazed by the pressure of wearing that armband. He wants another goal. She wants Tarkowski. Yes, of course it is. And Kearney wins it against Jay Rodriguez. He's had a brilliant start, Kearney, as he rolls into Seri. Another chance to shoot from range, and again we get a shot away, but this time it blazes over the bar and perhaps into Rosed. Bobby Zamora would have been proud of that one. Still 1-0, 70 minutes in, but a great start this from Fulham. What was the chant? When you're sat in Rosed and the ball hits your head, that's Zamora. That's it. Love that chant, man. As Neres goes down the right hand side, and he's beating Kieran Gibbs really well there, and still Neres, wonderful work. The cross isn't bad either, and Balotelli puts it just wide the post. We should be 3 or 4 goals up right now. We've absolutely dominated this first half in terms of possession, in terms of shots as well. The fact we haven't dominated in terms of the goals scored column, though, is a slight concern. We should be at least 2 to 3 goals up here, but we continue to miss the target, which is a bit concerning. As Sessegnon finds Kearney, and Tom finds Sander, and Sander into Balotelli. Lovely move, and Kearney gets his second of the game. Wonderful little build-up once again, and finally we do get a 2-goal cushion. And Tom Kearney saying to the doubters, I'm the captain of this team, I'll get us back on track. 2-0, wonderfully orchestrated move there. Burge controls, finds Balotelli, turns his man, feeds it to Kearney. Second goal of the game. He's just dictated things in his first half, leading by example. Fosu-Mensah out towards Brian. And Brian into Seri. I want to take Kearney off in a minute so we can play him midweek against Juventus. His stamina's not the highest, but I also want to get him a hat-trick. So if we get one more chance for him, I really want to take it. Tom into Sander, flicks it to Seri. It's been a wonderful performance from Fulham today. We've been absolutely brilliant. Our passing's been fantastic. The movement's been great. We should be 3, 4, 5 goals up here. Is that Tom Kearney's best game in a Fulham shirt thus far? I probably would say so. Brilliant display from the skipper as he comes off to a standing ovation. 20 minutes to go. I feel like the points are in the bag. We're thoroughly in control of the game. And oh, one more goal would do it as Balotelli's overhead kick is denied by Johnston. Smalling almost scored his first touch there. Header off the bar, clear off the line, still 2-0. Jadon Sancho did really well there to evade the tackle. Now Seri finds Zambo, who we know can strike him, but instead he'll find Balotelli, and we know he can strike him too. And oh, Balotelli just rifles one into the top corner and says to fans, calm it down, I'm back on the score sheet with my 3rd of the year. What a goal! Well, that is surely a contender for best performance of the season so far. Fantastic win for Fulham, 3-0 the final score. I said it was a statement game, and we certainly made one. Brilliant win. It has been an inconsistent start to the season, and this this is the way to get back on track. I didn't just want to win, I wanted to win convincingly. 15 shots, 9 on target, and 59% possession with 92% pass accuracy. A brilliant win. One of our best performances of the series, I say. And no surprises for man of the match. Tom Kearney, leading by example, 2 goals and 100% passing. He orchestrated things all game long. Phenomenal display from the skipper there. So the first of the month is here, and it's now time to send our youth scouts out, and you guys have chosen what nations will be scouting next with this Fulham team. And let's go ahead and see what countries you have picked for Season 2. Okay, alright, so the winners of the poll, and I'm very excited about this one, and they'll get the best scout, is Slovakia. I'm really excited for that, because I don't think I've ever scouted Slovakia before. So I'm very excited to see what talents we get out of Slovakia. So Slovakia, the first nation you guys have voted for. As you notice, I never specify a type of player either. I always feel I get the best results when letting the scout find whoever they want. And the second country is, they just about edged the third country, and they will get the Swedish scout. Sweden is the second country you guys voted for, so always fun to scout Scandinavia. And Sweden is the country we'll be heading to next. Hopefully find the next Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who knows? And the third country, as we go away from Europe, is Mexico. And that is the third and final country we'll send our scouts out to for 9 months. So Slovakia, Sweden, and Mexico. Those are the 3 countries we're sending our scouts out to. Thank you to my head of youth development for making the call. Slovakia, Sweden, and Mexico. Let's find some beasts. And as we are here on the first of the month as well, we do have an academy update as well, so we can find out what our boys are currently doing in the youth team right now and how they're progressing. We've got 2 Marvin Janssens in the academy. This one's the best one, and I'm still annoyed he's only 15 years old. I'm really excited to promote him to the first team. 86, 94 potential and 61 rated. I'd say he's got minimum exciting prospect potential, and I like his stats already. He could be a really good player for the future. Dangbo's potential's not the best, but his overall is pretty decent. I might release him. Kariko, again, could be okay. Christian Dahan looks pretty decent. 17 years old, 63 overall, and 83 29 potential. Already 80 strength on a 17-year-old. Got to like that. Oliver Moore looks really good in the future. Justin DeVitt could be okay. And Oliver Watson, not looking too good. I think we'll release him. So here we go. We're moving into the second game of today's episode. It's the one we've all been waiting for since the draw was made. Juventus away in Turin in the Champions League. What a match for Fulham on match day 2. Juventus lining up in a 4-3-3. Fantastic team, as we know, with a brilliant front trio of Xhaka on the left, Costa on the right, and that man, Cristiano Ronaldo, leading their line. And we're also countering their 4-3-3 with a 4-3-3 of our own, with just 2 changes after our fantastic win on the weekend. Brian comes in for Sessegnon due to fatigue, and he'll start at left back, and also Jay Baker, who scored on match day 1, comes in for Seri as the 17-year-old will be part of our midfield trio. This is one of the biggest games in Fulham Football Club history. Juventus away, let's get a famous win. Come on, Fulham. Now, lest we forget, during Fulham's magical run to the Europa League final many years ago now, they knocked out Juventus in the knockout stage. I can't remember what stage it was. I think it was the quarterfinals, or perhaps around 16. But they knocked out Juventus. I'll never forget their win at Craven Cottage. It was an incredible moment, incredible game. So this game certainly has a bit of an extra edge to it due to that, as Fossey went to crosses, and Sancho just couldn't make connection. This is going to be a really feisty affair, I think, here. Ronaldo trying to get around his man, and he's taken down there by Skriniar, and Burge steps in to get it clear as well, but the through ball is poor. At the moment, we're putting our foot in on the Juventus players right now, making them aware we're here, and we're here to win this game. As Ronaldo knocks it off, and Kearney robs him and gets it clear. Good start, this. Tweedy's pass intercepted by Baker, and Fossey Mensah finds Kearney. There's a really good chance here. There's Kearney on the ball. Finds Sander. The counter slowed down to a walking pace, really, but Baker finds Balotelli, and Balotelli finds space, but scuffs the shot and puts it wide of the post. We won't get that many chances tonight, and that was a really good one. Played the counter-attack wrong, and sadly couldn't hit the target. I have to say, the first half's been a bit disappointing, unfortunately. 6 minutes to go, still tied at 0-0. I feel like both teams are more fearful of the loss than they are hopeful of getting the win, if that makes sense. Hence why it's been a little bit defensive so far. But plenty of game to go, and lots of time for things to change as Kearney... Oh, Tom Kearney, with his 3rd goal in 2 games, has just put Fulham into the lead here in Turin with a wonderful goal. Loops into the top corner. The skipper makes it 1-0. What a way to end the first half. The Fulham fans go berserk. Balotelli feeds it to Kearney, goes for goal with a weaker right foot. It might well have taken a nick off Alexandro. We'll see from this angle. No, I think it's just a good strike. I think it's just a wonderful strike with the right foot of Kearney into the top corner, and you see what it means. 3-2 for the captain, and I'll say it again, leading by example. 1-0 Fulham. That's what you want from your captain. You know, big game player, as he wins it back there and finds Sancho. And Sancho will release Brian down left, but Bonucci. Oh, Bonucci lost out to the left back. And Brian into Kearney, and here he is again. Kearney! Neres! It's 2! A quick fire double, and Fulham have silenced the crowd in Italy. Juventus 0, Fulham 2, and Kearney is just on one. Captain fantastic with a goal and now an assist. Rolls it in, and Balotelli, to be fair to him, you've got to give him credit. He might be a goal scorer by trade, but he read the situation perfectly. Dummies, leaves it for Neres, and a clean strike into the far corner. Once again, Juventus beaten 2-0 to Fulham. What an incredible end to the first half. Oh, ref, we were going through there for a perhaps 3-on-3, but he blows for half time, and my goodness, after a quite tepid first 30-35 minutes, the game explodes into life courtesy of that man. Kearney's wonderful strike giving us the lead, and then setting up Neres for our second. Incredible end, and as things stand, we're 45 minutes away from a massive victory. Ronaldo through to Pjanic. Second half begins, and Juventus could have been right back in the game. 4 minutes after the restart, Pjanic fires it wide. We might be leading by 2. Juventus, one of the best clubs in Europe. We can't rule them out from getting back into this one. Piaka through the legs, looking for space. Ronaldo, 2-1. 2-1, and 10 minutes after the restart, we knew they were coming. Cristiano Ronaldo with the trademark celebration puts Juventus right back in the game. We might have kept him quiet for a while, but it wasn't going to be the entire game. We knew that for sure. He's got too much class. But as Balotelli finds a bit of space and bends one. Oh, Balotelli restores our 2-goal cushion, gets his second in 2 and makes it 3-1. What a finish. What a game. We are into the final seconds of the game. We still lead by 3-1. If Juventus are going to stage a very late fight back, they need to get a goal right now from this attack. Bernardeschi crossing, and at the far post is Ronaldo, and Rico denies him and turns it behind for a corner. Juventus 1, Fulham 3, and that should be the final score. Cancelo's corner, Rico. Oh, Rico didn't do very well there, and he's hit the deck as well, and Ronaldo has had his header cleared off the line by Reece James. Brahimi then goes for goal, and Rico turns behind for a corner. A late flurry of chances, but they left it too late. And there it is, it's all over. A famous win in Turin for Fulham. Juventus 1, Fulham 3, a night the fans will never forget. What a victory for Fulham. It was a very balanced game, and it could have gone either way. We took the chance we got, we were clinical, and that's why we lead the 3 points and have back-to-back victories to start the Champions League group off. And once again, no surprise for man of the match, Tom Kearney, with 2 assists and a goal. He had a hand in all 3 of our goals tonight. The captain right now is elevating his game, and I'm absolutely loving it. What a win. And how did Basel and Lokomotiv Moscow get on? We don't know. Interesting. Well, we should find out now. I'd imagine it was an early or late kickoff. Let's just find out real quick for our third and final game today. There we are. So it was Basel and Lokomotiv Moscow in match day 2, and Lokomotiv Moscow won. So how about that for the group? A third of the way through. A long way to go, of course, but Fulham are top, and Lokomotiv Moscow, who I thought would claim the wooden spoon, are in second. Juventus in third, Basel in fourth. Long way to go, of course, though, but if the group ends up like this, I'll be delighted. That would be best case scenario. And I love this media article right here. Justifiable praise for the man wearing the armband. Kearney shows his class with a supporting pack behind him as well. Tom Kearney's been putting in some great performances lately from Fulham. He's emerged as a real leader out on the pitch, as we know, and the club and fans alike will be hoping he can keep this level of play up over the next part of the season. He right now is playing his best football in the series. The captain is stepping up. Oh, I missed that one as well. Balotelli grabbed September Player of the Month award too, so good decision in the end to bring Balotelli to the club. Obviously already 3 goals in the Premier League. He started off well, and Player of the Month too. Loving it. So third and final game of what has been an absolutely thrilling episode so far, to say the very least, as you travel away from home to take on Derby County back in the Premier League here at Pride Park. The Rams lining up in a 4-2-3-1, pretty decent team with Martin Waghorn leading their line. And as for our team, on the back of back-to-back victories, same 4-3-3 with a couple of changes. Seri and Sessegnon are back in the team for Baker and Bryan. Hoping for 3 wins from 3 today and another big win. Let's go get it. Come on, Fulham. It's a good ball through to Tom Lawrence there, and here come the Rams for the first chance of the game. Tarkowski jockeying. Lawrence tries to feed it through, and Tarkowski shields it well as Sergio Rico comes and claims it. Still 0-0, 90 minutes in, but not a good start this from Fulham. We're yet to get going, really, as we're still deadlocked and looking for an opening. Balotelli finds the man in the moment, Kearney, and out wide is Neres, and it might come here. Neres on the turn, whips one in. Sancho, oh! Just couldn't make clean connection, and that'll trickle out for a goal kick. This has been a very tough first half. Frank Lampard's team right now are doing more than enough to shut the door on us, keep a clean sheet, and claim a very valuable point. Still goalless, and I just can't break the Rams down at the moment. We get a quick chance here right before half-time, though, like we did in Italy. Seri finds Balotelli, out to Sancho, and Sancho to Balotelli, and he'll try and dink it over the goalkeeper, and it's cleared off the line. Our first proper chance, Balotelli so close to 3 goals in 3, off the line. We get one more chance, no. Referee blows for half-time and that'll do it. A very tough first half this. Frank Lampard's team setting their stall out and defending really well. Kearney to Sessegnon into the man of the moment. And now Balotelli. He has looked our best player thus far. He's lost the ball there, but does win it back, and he'll try his luck from range and puts it wide the post. I think in the second half we need to be quicker in our play. We're doing well at keeping hold of the ball right now and having some nice passing, but we need to really push the pace in the second half and break that deadlock if we are to win this one. Come on. Lawrence through, Butterfield shooting, Sergio Rico making the save. Half an hour to go. Derby might be fancying their chances here of winning this game. We have been quite inconsistent to start the season off, and despite back-to-back victories, there is definitely a chance for them to claim the big 3 points. Butterfield through to Waghorn, and Derby are coming forward here looking for a winning goal. And oh, Butterfield hits the post, and it ricochets right back to Sergio Rico. Derby County now are going for the win. They don't want to draw, they don't want to win. Tom Lawrence through to George Ford, and Tarkowski had to win it and did. Great tackle. And Hudson-Odoi finds Kearney, and here is the man of the moment, Tom Kearney into Balotelli. Back to Kearney, gets a shot away and fires it in. He just can't stop scoring. It's another one for the captain. Derby 0, Fulham 1. We leave it late, but the skipper has done it again. Come on. Tom Kearney has elevated his game to a new level. As soon as he picked the ball up, I thought drive, run at them, get forward. 1-2 with Mario Balotelli. Last month's player of the month, also on fire right now. And Kearney with his 3rd goal in the Premier League. He's our joint top scorer. Well, that is going to do it. Tom Kearney's 4th goal in 3 games as he left it late wins us the game. It's 3 wins on the trot. The travelling fans delighted. I can't get over how good the captain is right now. He is just on fire. We didn't play especially well in this game, and that is the truth. For the most part, it was quite even. We had a ball clear off the line in the first half. Derby had a good chance in the second half, but really, I'd say we got away with that one. It was not a good display, but one man that did put in a good display once again, Mr. Tom Kearney. 3rd consecutive man of the match, 4 goals in 3. He's picked up 3 assists in his last 3 games, I believe, as well. He right now is on a different level, and I'm absolutely loving it. But that will end today's episode of Career Mode, though, guys. What a thrilling, dramatic episode it was, and I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and do that channel out as well. Fulham finally back on track, and it's great to see. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon. Bye.